You would please make an opening statement or open for questions.
Yeah, just, it was great to be here with our ball club. We've gone through a lot this fall and this spring. And to get to this point is what you play for all year. And gotta give a lot of credit to these two guys right here. These are two high school teammates, who've been here for a long time, both battling a lot of injuries. To get to this point, so no matter how disappointing this is, I know they'll reflect on how special it is, and I just want to say that this region was run very first class in every respect. The umpiring was good, the administration was good, and it just wasn't our day today.
Questions, raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you. Here in front.
A question for both players. I know you're struggling right now, but when you reflect back on your career at North Carolina State, you got them back to this point. You feel like you've left something for the legacy for the ones that come behind you. How proud of you and what you built?
Sure. In terms of our career here, man, I think we did the best we could to show leadership, and one thing that we're going to leave behind is discipline. I guess for both of us, especially battling stuff, I think that's something that we try and showcase to our younger guys, and staying composed throughout the season, as it's a very long season. But that's one thing I feel that I've tried to help keep is composure and discipline and your work ethic in your everyday life.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's, career is different. But, just be able to watch, Wick when I first got here, just, how he went about his business, and, just the older guys too that, left their legacy. I was just, thankful to be able to, watch how they go about their business and, just learn from them. So.
Questions?
Elliott, they jumped out in front early. I know Sam gave you everything you had. How big is that for them to get that lead that quick in the game?
It's obviously big. Sam's been the workhorse of our program for the last 3 years, and obviously everybody knows his story. He's dealt with a lot of things injury-wise, and for him to go out there and battle for us, but obviously those 5 early runs made it difficult, and obviously you saw the plays they were able to make behind that. It seems like when it goes like that, I don't know how many double plays we hit into, but we hit a lot of balls hard that they made plays on, just like South Carolina did last night. I was talking to Monty Lee and praising how their defense was last night. He said that might be the best defensive game all year for them, and the defense is what wins things for you. And it was difficult, but I thought we had our opportunities, and it seemed like every time we get men on, we'd find nickel out somewhere. So even on a ball, we hit hard. So just like I say, it wasn't our day, but doesn't take away from what these guys did all year and what it takes and how hard it is to get to this point.
Can you just speak to the value of them making the return this year? There were times no one knew, it seemed sketchy that would State make it or not, but they did make it. The value of that, not having to go another year without the NCAA, and what this builds for the future.
Well, yeah, everybody knows it was unfortunate last year what happened, but you can't always have a say in that kind of stuff. But it's more about not what it means to the program if we'd have missed it again, is what it would mean to these players. And it's all about the players, and the NCAA says that a lot. But once again, I think sometimes they need to understand how important it is to these players. Like I said, leaving 3, I said it yesterday, I'll say it again, leaving 3 players at home was not easy that had traveled with us all year. And I think, I don't understand that. Somebody would have to explain that to me. I'm not sure of any other sport that gets to the end when you play championships and you're told to leave 3 players at home. So I'm glad these guys got to experience this. This is what you play for. This is something they will never forget. And like I said, as disappointing as today is, this will always be a great memory. Noah Soles will always play in he's been to a regional, will play in a regional for the first time. He'll probably always remember catch he made to end the game in what seemed like a meaningless catch, but I'm sure it meant a lot to him. It meant a lot to me.
And just last from me, just how's Gino doing? I know he got hurt. He played after that, but how's he doing?
The toughness of everybody knows what a great player he is. And like I said, what they didn't know were two things. They knew he was a professional hitter, and they knew he was one of the best hitters in the country. What they did not know is how well he could play third base, which he proved this year. And they didn't understand the toughness of that young man to do what he did. And it's not the only time he's dove into a stance for a baseball. And his hand was banged up, and I gave him the option for the last at bat. I think he was on deck when the eighth inning ended, and he had that option going out there, and he was going out there for one last at bat. But when he didn't get up, I looked at him. And he said, "Let Hebner have this opportunity," because obviously these kids love one another. He knew what that opportunity would mean to Matt Hebner. So Gino, being the team guy, the ultimate good person, he let Matt Hebner have that last at bat.
Anything else for these guys? Good. All right. Let's go. Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Everybody.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
y'all.